migrates here from the 21st century through the Divine Mirror. The interior of Wolf Clan enshrines another Divine Mirror. Although this Divine Mirror cannot be used for transmigrating, it allows Yudo to use the mobile phone brought with him during transmigration. He uses his phone to learn a lot of advanced techniques and tactics while keeping in touch with Mitsuki on the phone. His greatest wish is to return to the 21st century and be reunited with her. Yudo wants to control more power so he can explore ways to return to the 21st century in this barbaric world. He decides to build a large number of advanced weapons for Horn Clan first so that Horn Clan could be his powerful help and gains Horn Clan's trust. He hands over the responsibility of making weapons to Ingrid, the best blacksmith of Wolf Clan, and pats Ingrid on the shoulder trustingly. Ingrid blushes instantly. It seems that she also likes Yudo. At this point, Linnea approaches Yudo to discuss the relationship between Wolf Clan and Horn Clan. Ever since she allies with Yudo, she has been worried that Wolf Clan would bully Horn Clan with the advantage of force, and asks Yudo to treat her people the way he treats Wolf Clan's people. She promises that she would sacrifice herself for him as long as Yudo promises her. Yudo gently touches Linnea's head, indicating that she is his sister and that he promises her request unconditionally. Linnea is touched by Yudo, and she realizes that Yudo is someone to rely on. At this moment, she falls in love with him. Suddenly, Yudo receives an urgent message that Horn Clan has been invaded by Claw Clan. Yudo quickly summons Wolf Clan's top brass and announces his support for Horn Clan. His decision is opposed by the majority, and few are willing to sacrifice Wolf Clan's soldiers for the safety of Horn Clan. Yudo angrily points out that if he condones Claw Clan's invasion of Horn Clan just after allying with Horn Clan, then other tribes will find Wolf Clan untrustworthy. His words convince everyone and no one dares to raise objections again. Yudo summons all the troops to support Horn Clan. In order to reduce Wolf Clan's casualties, he decides to weaken Claw Clan's combat effectiveness first. He arranges for the army to attack Claw Clan at night for 3 days in a row so that Claw Clan soldiers cannot sleep peacefully. When the Claw Clans are exhausted, Yudo orders an all-out attack, and Wolf Clan's army soon gains the upper hand. In order to turn the situation around, Claw Clan's general personally drives his chariot into the battlefield to fight. His bravery causes panic among Wolf Clan soldiers. Fortunately, Sigrun leads the cavalry regiment into the battlefield in time to provide support, and with her strong force, she personally kills Claw Clan's general. Wolf Clan eventually wins who fears that Yudo will fall in love with them and decides to find a way to seduce Yudo. That night, Linnea sneaks into Yudo's room. As soon as she sees Yudo, she takes off her clothes and hugs him tightly. Yudo is almost tempted, but fortunately, his willpower is strong enough to push Linnea away in time. He tries to keep Linnea from being sad, and tells her all his secrets, saying that sooner or later he will find a way to return to Mitsuki's side. Linnea's reaction surprises Yudo. She wants to marry him even though she knows that Yudo might leave this world. Yudo finds himself in a dilemma, but Albertina and Felicia suddenly break into his room to report the emergency, and he doesn't have to respond to Linnea immediately. Yudo learns that Lightning Clan has assembled an army and is heading towards Wolf Clan. Yudo realizes that Wolf Clan is about to face a huge crisis, and quickly calls an operational meeting of his subordinates to discuss strategies against Steinthor. According to intelligence, Steinthor likes to charge directly in battles and never uses any tactics, but he can always defeat the enemy head-on. Yudo decides to avoid going head-to-head with Lightning Clan after thinking over it discreetly, taking advantage of Steinthor's reckless character to set a trap. Yudo first gathers all the troops to test Lightning Clan's combat effectiveness. At the beginning of the battle, the strength of the two sides does not show a significant gap until Steinthor personally joins the battlefield. Steinthor wields a hammer and fights frantically on the battlefield, breaking up Yudo's army in one fell swoop. Seeing that the situation is not good, Yudo quickly commands the army to retreat and orders the soldiers to drop their weapons. These sophisticated weapons are treasures to Lightning Clan soldiers. They are all busy picking up weapons, and no one obeys Steinthor's orders at all. This gives Yudo's army plenty of time to escape. It takes Steinthor a long time to lead his soldiers to catch up with Yudo's army again. He discovers that Yudo's army has crossed a river and quickly commands his soldiers to cross it. Steinthor doesn't realize that he has fallen for Yudo's scheme. Yudo has already sent his men to build a dam in the upper reaches of the river. When Steinthor crosses the river with his soldiers, Yudo immediately orders his men to release the flood. The rushing river washes away most of the Lightning Clan soldiers and causes Steinthor to be seriously injured, and Lightning Clan cannot get Wolf Clan in trouble for a while. After this battle, Yudo's reputation was lost in thought, knowing that the people who make the equipment are mostly loyal to him, except for Lopter, the son of the former Wolf Clan leader. Therefore, Yudo speculates that Lopter must be inside Panther Clan at this time. Yudo's guess is correct. Lopter is now the leader of Panther Clan, and Lopter believes that Yudo has ruined his life and wants to find an opportunity to take revenge on Yudo and regain control of Wolf Clan. In order to weaken Wolf Clan's power, he first leads Panther Clan to attack Wolf Clan's ally, Horn Clan. When Yudo receives the news of the invasion of Horn Clan, he immediately leads a small group of troops to take the lead in supporting Horn Clan. The battle is very tough. The equipment of Panther Clan is as advanced as Wolf Clan's, and the Panther Clan is also superior in numbers. Fortunately, Yudo is far superior to Lopter tactically. He disguises many wagons carrying soldiers as grain trucks and plans to quietly surround Panther Clan's soldiers. By the time Lopter reacts, the carriages have already laid siege to Panther Clan, who is instantly at a disadvantage. Lopter realizes that he will lose the war soon, and decides to use his trump card, which is his subordinate Saijin. Saijin is an Einherjar who can use mysterious spells to turn soldiers into berserkers. Under Saijin's manipulation, Panther Clan turns into Berserker and suddenly gains an overwhelming advantage in battle. Strangely, after Saijin uses the mysterious spell, Yudo's body emits a strange light for a moment. He still doesn't know what effect the mysterious spell would have on him. Meanwhile, Lopter, taking advantage of Panther Clan's dominant position, leads a cavalry regiment to storm Wolf Clan's army, intending to kill Yudo himself. Lopter has been overwhelmed by the thought of revenge, and he does not stop attacking even when Felicia stands in front of Yudo. Fortunately, Yudo intervenes in time to stop him. Immediately, Sigrun arrives on a camel to support them. Lopter's horses fear camels and lose control after smelling them. Lopter can only temporarily give up revenge and command Panther Clan's retreat. Yudo heaves a sigh of relief that he has finally stopped Panther Clan's invasion of Horn Clan. After this battle, everyone knows that Panther Clan and Wolf Clan are enemies, and Lightning Clan sends an emissary to visit Lopter. Both Lightning Clan and Panther Clan have a common enemy, Wolf Clan. They quickly become allies and agree to destroy Wolf Clan together. Their union will bring a huge threat to Wolf Clan. Meanwhile, Yudo is on the phone with his girlfriend, Mitsuki. He reports to her that he is safe after each battle to prevent her from worrying. Yudo, as Wolf Clan's leader, is very busy. After he finishes the call, he quickly leads his men to patrol the streets. During the tour, Yudo meets a girl who looks almost like Mitsuki. Yudo mistakes the girl Mitsuki and quickly takes her to his palace and asks her how she transmigrates to this world. Felicia is nearby, and as soon as she hears Yudo mention Mitsuki, she immediately rushes up. Unexpectedly, Yudo identifies the wrong person. The girl states that she is called Lifa, comes from an empire near Wolf Clan, and likes to travel around. She is curious about the transmigration that Yudo has just mentioned, and asks what he meant by what he just said. Yudo apologizes embarrassingly for his recklessness. In order to alleviate the embarrassment, he confesses that he is a transmigrator brought to this world by the power of the Divine Mirror, and mistakes her as his girlfriend in the other world. Lifa immediately points out that the Divine Mirror usually has two sides. One side is the entrance to transmigrate and the other is the exit. She sees Yudo's surprised expression, and proudly boasts that she loves to study all kinds of magical things and has a deep understanding of the Divine Mirror. In order to show her rich knowledge, she casts a strange spell on the spot, making Yudo immobile. Yudo completely buys Lifa's words and hurries her to use the spell to help him return to the 21st century. Lifa says pitifully that she is not good at mysterious spells related to transmigration. As far as she simply rushes straight into Wolf Clan in an attempt to kill Yudo, but his attack is stopped by Felicia. Lopter has to find another way, believing that Wolf Clan would be defeated without Yudo's command. He instructs Saijin to use a mysterious spell on Yudo that will bring Yudo back to the 21st century. Yudo sees a light appear on him, just like the last time he fought Panther Clan, and guesses that Saijin has used a mysterious spell on him. He quickly hands the phone to Felicia and teaches her how to use it to communicate with him. Yudo then disappears out of thin air, leaving only Felicia about Wolf Clan, and he tries to contact Felicia using Mitsuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the call can't get through, and it seems that he has to wait for Felicia to return to another Divine Mirror. Mitsuki learns of Yudo's worries and gently soothes him. She tries to help him forget his troubles and takes him shopping at the mall. They haven't dated for a long time, and the intimate time they have been missing for a long time makes them feel incredibly sweet. While shopping, Yudo thinks of Wolf Clan's people from time to time and worries about their situation. Suddenly, Mitsuki receives a call from Felicia. Yudo quickly picks up the phone and learns that after he disappears from the battlefield, Panther Clan and Lightning Clan once again join forces to attack Wolf Clan. Wolf Clan is thrown into chaos because of Yudo's disappearance and suffers heavy losses in the battle. Felicia says she wants Yudo to return to Wolf Clan, but she won't force it because she prefers Yudo to live a happy life. Yuto hangs up the phone in silence. He doesn't want to leave Mitsuki behind and go back to Wolf Clan. Mitsuki on this side hears the content of the call, and she sees his worried look and secretly makes a decision. Sometime later, Mitsuki takes the divine mirror and Yuto to the place where Yuto has transmigrated. She tells Yuto that if he wants to return to Wolf Clan, she will be firmly by his side because her love for him trumps everything. Yuto is touched, and he knows that Mitsuki's transmigrating with him means that she is going to give up her current life. At this moment, infinite love for Mitsuki surges in Yuto's mind, and he sincerely proposes to Mitsuki. After she agrees, Mitsuki throws herself into Yuto's arms excitedly. They kiss each other affectionately in the moonlight. I believe that nothing will be able to separate them anymore. After this, Yuto uses the divine mirror to take Mitsuki back to Wolf Clan. Under his leadership, Wolf Clan wins the war. Yuto will be the leader of Wolf Clan and lead his people to a happy life. That's the end of this anime. The male protagonist Yuto in this anime is so loyal to love, and I rarely see such a male protagonist who firmly loves a girl in anime. He lives in a different world from Mitsuki, but he never stops thinking about her. Even though he is in ancient society, he is fiercely pursued by countless girls, and the girls are even willing to become his concubines. At the same time, I also admire Mitsuki's bravery. When she learns that Yuto hesitates before returning to Wolf Clan, she offers to follow Yuto through. Even if she has to adjust to a different life in another world and make friends again, she would have no regrets. For that reason alone, I think Mitsuki is a brave girl and she deserves to be loved. As for the other girls in the anime, I hope they all get their own happiness. Thank you for watching. If you like this recap, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I also have recaps of many wonderful and interesting anime on my channel. Come and check if you like them. Bye!